What up, people? It's your boy again, the Eould Soda Pop Kid, coming to you direct about, this ain't about my car. This is about this guy's boat that he got down here that he's been working on for a long, long time. Sometimes he spends the night in his boat. Just got an engine dropped in it. I said we met in passing. I'm walking by, working on his boat, see me with that car, liked my car, commented it, and we got to talking. And is he in here? Yo, you in here? Here he is. Got him on camera.
What's up? Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, he's been working on his boat. This boat's a work in progress. It's a work in progress, man. He's gonna tell you how long he's been working on this boat.
Oh, hey.
You know what I mean? I told him I was gonna get him today, just to add something different. Say what's up to the people.
Hi.
Tell everybody your name.
Hi. My name's Phil Antos. I'm a veteran from the military. I was Army 13 Fox. Retired
Thank
now.
you for your service, man.
Oh, you're
I was
welcome.
in there too, but I didn't get to retire. I was in the reserves. 1983, I graduated.
Yeah.
Went in there and they wouldn't let me stay because of stigmatism in my left eye. They wouldn't let me stay. I wanted to be there. I would have retired at age 39. You know what I mean? I was mad at the government.
I'm 41 now.
I was mad at the government because of that, man.
Yeah, I
because
bet.
if there would have been a war going on,
Yeah,
they would have kept me.
Just wait. We might be in World War II.
Well, we ain't going back. We're not going back.
I'm trying not to, man. I'm making this
Now,
thing
what if
good.
it gets so bad they try to bring us back in there?
Trying to peace out on this thing.
Yeah, I was telling them that you've been working on this. How long? Tell everybody how long you've been on this boat.
So I bought this in 2020.
So 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's a Mark Twain MTX 225. It has.
Let's walk around it a little bit.
Yeah, it has a. Originally, it had a OMC Cobra 4.3 liter engine in it, Mark Cruiser, and it's pretty much like teak, like the interior and all the wood trimming is all teak.
Right.
I have it all taken off the boat now. It's in my storage unit, and
So how long you think before you get to put it on the water? Because you just got an engine dropped in it. We watched this big ass truck come down there and was taking up all kinds of room to drop an engine in this thing, man. Like $2,000 it cost them just to drop it in.
Yeah. Yeah, it was about $2,000. It was a 40-ton crane, or maybe it was 50-ton, but yeah, it was a big crane. Came down, and it made it super easy because the guy had the little controls. It was like a remote control. So he was standing on the back of the boat while I was inside the boat holding the engine, and he was working the controls, and I was like, yeah, go up a little bit, go right, go left. And man, it made it so easy. I had the engine in literally like 10 minutes. But getting it lined up, marking the holes, pulling the engine back out, drilling the holes, pulling the engine back in, lining that back up, and then having him drop it. He was here at 9:30 in the morning and left before noon.
Nice. Well, we're gonna climb up here and get to look at this engine
Have at it.
and look at your progress. Now keep in mind this is a work in progress, people. This ain't something you just get done overnight like my car, like I was explaining about my car.
This is nowhere near done.
Right. I'm going to climb up here. So what I'm going to do is you're going to hold this. I'm going to climb up first.
All right.
While it's still filming. Climb up this puppy. Hope I don't break my neck doing it.
Yeah, it is a sketchy ladder, bro.
It's sketchy.
That's like a 1940s ladder, bro. I'm old school. So what I ended up doing was these are the trim tabs. I replaced them. They originally had hydraulic trim tabs, and I replaced them with electric ones. I'll go into that later, but
Now he's climbing up the steps or on the boat. We're on this boat. Like I said, he said sometimes he just stays up here. We're gonna go down in here.
Absolutely. I tried to clean it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's all right, man, because you're still working on it. Got a shower in there. Look at this. I got to get down in here. Got a shower.
There's a little cabin in here.
Yeah, it's little, but you ain't got no TV though, but you will get one, right?
Yeah, what I was thinking of doing is getting a projector and putting it there, and then just hanging a sheet, like kind of right where your head is, across the whole thing, and then if I put if I hang a sheet.
I'm gonna sit down here. What I'm gonna do?
Absolutely. Yeah, if I hang a sheet like right here, I could have. I mean, man, that's a big ass place to play some Call of Duty or something.
Right. Yeah, well, you know how us men are.
I got the
got a little fridge. Got a little fridge. You got beer in there. Ain't got no wine coolers though. Ain't got no sweet nothing.
No, I'm single guy.
Yeah. Well, so am I.
Single guy. I mean.
Single too. You know, it's bachelors, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
So what I'm getting ready to do is actually this. This is a map, and so this is America's Great Loop, and so we are here in Pennsylvania, right in Pittsburgh, and what I'm gonna do is float this boat all the way down here, hit the Tim Tom River, and then come down. This is the Mississippi here, but I'm gonna come down the Ohio until it hits the Tim Tom, come down all the way until I hit the Gulf, hook a left, come down towards Key West, and then whenever I hit Key West, I'm gonna go all the way out to the Dry Tortugas and probably spend like a month out there.
So it's gonna take how long to do all that traveling?
I'm gonna try to do it in 2 years. Most people try to do it in 1 year because you can stay in summer all year round.
Okay.
This whole thing. So like if I were starting here, I'd start in like September. So by like November and stuff, I'm down in Florida, and then springtime, I'd be coming up through Chesapeake Bay, and then you go through the Erie Canal and Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, Lake Huron, and then Lake Michigan. And yeah, I think I might go up through Lake Superior because this Island Royale, I really kind of just want to do a loop around it, so I might just wing it and go around that and then come back and then bang.
That seems like that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hope you don't run into no hurricane winds blowing this boat all over the damn place,
Guess
bro.
is as good as mine, man.
Yeah, because that's going to be scary.
I don't
Mayday, then Jaws.
Right.
Jaws jump out of the damn
Yeah.
ocean to get you.
I'm gonna have all kinds of things to worry about.
Yeah, man. I mean, but it's going to be kind of adventurous all at the same time, I'm sure.
It should be, yeah. It should be.
You're going all by your lonesome.
Yeah.
That's going to be kind of hard, bro. I hope you got a lot of cocoa butter Vaseline with you. I'm just joking. Come on, man. Let's see your engine.
Well,
Let me make my way out of here. It's easier to get up from there than down in there. It's kind of crazy.
it is. But when you stay on it for long periods of time, you're that's no storage. Yeah, so everything works here. I have for my radios, I have an ICOM IC M510, which is a AIS radio. So there's a GPS that's out there on this little antenna
Okay, I see
right
that.
out on the side. So that's a GPS antenna, and what that does is that picks it up, and then this is a transmitter that transmits to other ships, like other commercial vessels. And what they'll do is they'll be able to see you on their radio.
Right.
And it's kind of like traffic, like a traffic watch, without being watched, if that makes sense. Because everybody's kind of. Oh wait. Water. And I can't see those.
Yeah, I can see the neons. I see some blue accents there.
And then I got the little red compass there. So this is Lowrance HDS 510. This is my chart plotter, which is probably one of the top of the line chart plotters. It has all the gadgets, and these are kind of expensive though, on the expensive side. They're about $3,000, somewhere in there, 2,500, $3,000.
Right.
I didn't actually set this thing up yet. The last time I turned it on was just because I knew it got power. Same things with these radios.
Right.
I haven't got to sit there and mess with all of them. Because number one, I'm not in the water, so I don't want to like set the GPS and then confuse that thing and then have it think that like I'm on land when I'm not. Because
Right.
it actually, you can put one of these in your car.
Okay.
And it'll drive down roads just
Okay.
like, yeah, just like whatever. But I don't want to have it thinking I'm on roads and stuff. And also I have to get my FCC license.
Okay.
Also with the radios, because these are radios that you're not actually allowed to transmit on them unless you have a license.
Right.
But it is legal. If you are in an emergency, you can transmit on any radio station federally if you're in an emergency.
Okay.
But you can't just sit there and
Play with it.
yeah, you can't just listen to and tell people to like screw off.
Yeah. Breaker 19. I know a Betty Boo from Alley-Oo. I just seen. Did y'all see her? No, this is Big Bob, Breaker 19. I didn't even see her, but I damn sure was looking for her. That's the engine.
Yeah, so
Look at that. That's nice. Look at that engine. Look like a car engine, which it probably can go in a car.
it's pretty much like a box fan engine.
Look at that.
Like a G20. It's pretty much a Chevy 6-cylinder.
Okay.
That's all it is. Chevy 6-cylinder. It's a small block 4.3.
Got the chrome alternator on there. It's all clean. How much did that engine set you back?
I bought the long block for hold on, because this is how long ago it was. And inflation's killing us.
Yeah, this tariff stuff.
There we go. Check that out.
$2,668.95.
Yeah.
$2,700, in other words.
Yeah, and that's my cast number for the engine block. It's at 87 and 91 code.
Nice. That's nice.
And well, that was just for the long block though.
But does it start up now? Does it start up?
No.
Okay.
No, even if like.
Okay, so you ain't got none of that hooked. You ain't got the ignition or none of that hooked.
No, it's all hooked up. I just don't know what the fuck's wrong with it.
Uh-oh.
That's why I was asking your buddy.
Yo, any mechanics? Well, I can ask my boy Ben, that one that owns the mechanic shop. Ben will probably come down here and help you once he see this video. I'm gonna tag him in this.
Okay.
I'll ask him if he can come. You know what I mean? Ben will probably come down here. He'll get this
He might
right.
like fucking with it.
He get this right. Yeah, he's the one that we worked on that issue that I had. It was me and him.
Oh,
the
really?
issue.
Okay.
Yeah, Ben is real knowledgeable, man. It's where hooking up as he told me today, 1960s and 70s vehicles and all that.
All right.
Wiring them up at that. Wiring them up at that.
So this is that little piece I was telling you about. I got a brand new one, but what this does is this kills the engine just for a split second whenever you flip it in gear. Because if you look on this side, it has like these like little sensors. You can't see it. Yeah, you probably have to go on that side.
Hold on, let me get over there first without breaking my neck.
Yeah. Watch, it can be slippery.
Yeah, I know.
So these little finger things that are in here, when you go to switch in gear, these go back and forth.
Right.
So
Ben would know what that's for.
But what this does, and now this one's like cracked and I got a brand new one. It's sitting at the house. I gotta get it.
Yeah, Ben. When Ben sees this, man, he's gonna. Yeah, I think Ben is gonna.
What that does is that kills the engine. It kills the ignition for a split second. So when it's kind of like working a clutch, but since this is a boat, it's as soon as you kick it in gear, it recognizes it for a split second right before you kick it in gear. And what it does is it kills the ignition, so then you don't have a load on your engine and on your drive system. So then it basically goes into gear easy.
Right.
So it's like as soon as you kick it in gear, it kills the engine just so you get it in gear, and then it picks back up, and then you keep going.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
But yeah, nice. I need a new one.
Yeah, Ben. I'm trying to tell you, Ben. Man, I mean, certain people that see this might get interested in wanting to help, and I know my man Ben.
Yeah, see, like I got these two wires. I don't even know where these two go.
That's coming off the alternator too.
Well, I know this one goes to the alternator.
It plugs into it plugs into the top. One should be a field wire. One should be a field wire.
And I think this purple one is a resistor wire, but I'm not sure. Because this thing did have, I changed the distributor from points plug and condenser over to this EFI. So I have this guy that can bolt right here for the ignition to click onto.
Okay.
Right? And this is your electronic ignition.
Right, okay.
So, yeah, I'll bolt that somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, I bet you Ben come up here, you'll be starting this thing up that day.
He'll be having fun. But
you got oil in it and all that? Is there oil in there?
Well,
antifreeze and oil in there?
No, there's no water in it or anything.
Okay.
It's pretty much a blank engine. I do still need to get the engine dipstick tube that goes in it, because the original one was plugged up on the original block. It was plugged, and what they did was they put in like an elbow into the bottom of the oil pan.
Right.
And so that elbow came down into the oil pan, and that's where they put the dipstick at. Was right into that. But I don't want to do that. I want to go right into the side of the engine, because I put a valve, it's a 90-degree valve, on the end of the oil pan, so then I could just run a tube up and then just drain it into a pan or whatever, or whatever the hell I want to drain it into. Like I don't want to deal with dipstick tube and sucking it through the tube, because that's old old technology. I'm just trying to upgrade it and keep it.
Like I said, I'm gonna tag my boy Ben in this and tell him, I'll say, I think he's gonna need your help, Ben.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need some help. I also I ordered new spark plug cables. These are brand new, but this one I happen to pull off, and oh shit, this wire is fucking hot. Why is this wire hot?
Something's connected. Something's connected.
Yeah, this wire's hot.
Yeah, man, something's connected. You might want to disconnect what's connected. It's causing that to get hot.
I just killed everything.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's how you find a short.
That ain't good. Like I said, the issue I was having, dude, I was worried.
Yeah.
I was worried for a second.
You gotta keep this. That's the trick to them, is you gotta keep the smoke in the wires.
But this is a nice looking motor, and I was watching them put this thing in. Put this thing in when they was doing. I was like, what the hell are they doing? You know, CJ, you know, one of the clerks, that's like, oh, he's getting an engine dropped. And I'm like, wow, that big ass truck is dropping an engine in there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I couldn't find any kind of truck, because right here is about 9 feet high.
Right.
So in order to have anything kind of lift the motor 9 3/8, there's not too many vehicles that can do it. So I was forced to order a like an actual full-blown crane. There was no way around it. I mean, unless I knew somebody that had something special. Now, how I got the original engine out was I set up scaffolding behind here, and I put 2 tiers of scaffolding. On the first tier, on the very back side, I had 2 trash cans filled with water for counterbalance. And then on the very top, I bolted a 3-inch I-beam out, and then put a trolley on it with a chain hoist. And I picked up the engine, and then put the boat on the trailer and pulled the boat out, and then I dropped it down.
Oh man, interesting.
Well, it's shade tree mechanics, man.
Yeah. And anything you can do to get it to work.
I'm the shade tree mechanic. But I got it out of there, and then after I got it out, once I got it out, then I found out the transom was bad. This back here. And so I had to cut that whole entire piece out. I had to cut these motor mounts and everything out, because that was all rotted. This bulkhead was rotted in here. So I just gutted the whole entire thing, and then after I gutted the whole entire thing, then I just started building it back. And what I ended up doing was, instead of, in these older boats, now this is a 1986, but in the older boats, they put, it was fiberglass over plywood.
Right.
So you had 2 3/4-inch pieces of plywood that were laminated together, and then they fiberglassed over it. Well, after water gets in there, it turns into fiberglass on top of mulch, and it just, I don't know, it turns to dust and dirt and in between there, so then you get this like sponge kind of, and it doesn't hold, it's all rotted. So I cut it out, and then I bought Cusa board, and Cusa board is kind of like the Ferrari of materials, and it's a fiberglass composite material, and that fiberglass composite it's fairly expensive. For a 4x8 sheet, 1.5 inch is about $1,400. Now that was also in 2022, I think I bought that. I don't know what the price is now for it, but that sheet of 4x8, 1.5 inch thick was $1,400.
I wonder if any of you bass guys use any of that, what he's talking about, to build your chamber.
It's called Cusa board.
Cusa board. I never heard of it till now. But like I said, there's some bass guys like me that's probably have heard of that. And probably have used it or tried to use it, or some carpenters have used that before.
It's like wood, but it's lighter, it's stronger, it doesn't absorb water, it's fireproof. It's pretty good material. The only thing that I would say is, like, I don't think screws, like, like hold into it better than they do on wood.
Okay.
I would admit that wood holds screws better.
Okay.
But it's still good stuff. You
I believe it.
Between that and some 5200, you're good. That's like it's like a marine sealant. It's like this shit. It's kind of like silicone.
What kind of silicone is that?
It's called 5200. And man, is that shit good.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Keep that in mind for when I do speaker boxes. 5200 what? Like, what's the brand name?
You just type in 5200 marine.
Marine
Oh yeah,
silicone.
it'll come up. It'll like 5200. And yeah, 5200. There might be.
That it? Okay, 5200 marine, that's it.
Yeah.
Adhesive sealant. Now there's some guys that probably know all about that. That's gonna see this, probably have used it.
But
because they always can find something better than something.
you can always find something.
Yeah, they be like, man, I tell you what to use, such and such is better than that.
I haven't found anything better than this yet.
Yeah.
But if somebody can, let me know. Feel free to email me or email Soda Pop or let us know.
Yeah. Well, we're at 26 minutes now, so we got you pretty good on this, man. It should be very interesting when I post this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm going to post it on Facebook, then I'm going to post it on my channel.
Okay. Well, I have a channel as well.
Tell everybody what it is.
It's Phil Meets World. But there's two people, so you got to be careful. There's two Phil Meets World, so you got to be careful. I think I have more followers than the other guy.
All right.
I only think I have 50 followers.
Right. Okay.
But or something like that. But you'll know it's me. I'm like the skinny one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let me get off here and you hold this while I climb down and feel me climbing down, and he's gonna throw his
let me put
lid back on top of there.
Put some flooring up for you.
All right.
There we go.
Hold that. Let me work my way to get off of this puppy. Boy, oh boy, this is something different. Get down to this step. Make sure I don't break my neck or my balls.
Nah, I think it'd be alright.
Goodness gracious. I think when you get used to getting on this,
What's that?
when you get used to getting on this, it's all good.
I do. I kind of walk up it now without I just figured out a system. It's like as soon as I go right leg here.
Okay. That looked easy.
Yeah, I know. I make it look easy. Probably because I've climbed in and out of this thing thousands of times. And I'll tell you what, when I first started working on this boat, I had this parked at an ex's house. And this ladder was on this side right here. I had to climb up it every single time and go up and over right here. And I'll tell you what, that thing beat the shit out of me. Like, just going in and out, and then in and out, in and out, in and out. Just a few times, beat the shit out of you.
Hey, when did you...
So exhausted.
What made you interested in getting this boat?
I've always liked boats, and I used to work for the Gateway Clipper in Pittsburgh.
Okay, I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, and I did pretty much all their welding.
Oh, okay. So you can weld. You're a welder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to own a welding company.
Okay.
But being retired pretty much, I was just looking for a job, something to do. So I went down there and was working with the guys, and you know, spent some time down there working with them, doing all kind of welding and stuff. And I worked for them for like 4 years.
Nice.
And then COVID happened and all kinds of shit. And yeah, but I ended up, I bought this because I decided I wanted to do the Great Loop, and I needed a boat to do that in.
Right.
And one of the things that I was looking for was something that was small enough that gave me really good gas mileage, something that was big enough that I could live in, and comfortable enough that I could have multiple people on it and be comfortable. I didn't want to be extravagant. I didn't want to buy like this 50 foot. This thing's only 21 foot. Bow to stern, 21 foot. But if you, some people count if you have the swim platform hanging off the front, and then that pulpit, which is the that wood plank that's sitting off the front, then they count that. And if I don't count that, so it's 21 foot. But if you wanted to count that stuff, it's probably 24, 25 foot.
Okay.
I just call it 21 foot because I mean that's what the title says. And then so the other things is these are the AIS radio and the VHF radio. And then I didn't even get into the inside. You didn't get into the batteries and stuff, did you?
Sure didn't.
Yeah.
We might have to get that next time. Yeah, he got batteries in the floor. He got like 6 batteries.
Yeah, let's worry about the solar system next time.
Yeah, we didn't get into that right in that little downstairs. He had showed me that sometime before.
This little thing got a lot of gadgets in it. It's a lot of fun.
It's a work in progress.
But peace out, everybody.
Like we said, man, so.
Thanks for
Yeah, man, I told you I was going to get you, man. And people just in the boats, they're going to watch this.
Go.
They're going to watch this, man, you know what I mean? And like I said, my channel's OG Soda Pop Kid. OG Soda Pop Kid.
Well, I'm going to
2 D's and soda.
Yeah, I know.
I keep telling people this.
Yeah, I know you yelled at me.
Yeah, no, I ain't yell at you. I had to make it known. People keep spelling it with 1 D like they drinking me or something. You know what I mean?
No, you yelled at me the first day I ever met you, and I was like, no, I know it's 2 D's.
Yeah, and I had to look. I had to drill sergeant. Look, I had to drill sergeant it. I had to drill sergeant it into
Yeah,
him.
you drill sergeant that me.
You know what I mean?
Bingo.
That's all good. Yeah, I wasn't being mean. I'm just being me, man.
It's all good.
I'm a stern guy, man. People don't understand my sense of humor, bro, and they be taking it some other kind of way sometimes. Not saying you did, but people be taking it some other kind of way because I'm a different kind of dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I always be seeing him every time I'm messing with my car. He's walking by, messing with dudes. Hey, Soda Pop, and sometimes he'll stop and start a conversation.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes he'll stop and be like, "Man, my dog fell off the cliff, you know," and I jumped off the cliff with him because that's my dog. It's like, no, I'm just joking. I'm just joking for lack of.
Yeah, I know.
He just, we'll start talking about some things. Sometimes I'm in a hurry and I'm trying to get things done, or I might be frustrated because that damn car is like a virgin I can't get rid of.
I'm just overly friendly with nothing better to do.
Oh, it's okay, man. It's okay. I introduced him to one of the mechanics that came down here with me today, Sam. You know what I mean? But I want to introduce you to Ben.
Okay.
Ben, and then there's Julio as well. Yeah, them dudes will probably get up here and be all up over that engine, bro.
Sweet.
Have you ready?
Hell yeah.
But I'm gonna keep you
That's the
posted
And
on what they say.
We got the hose right there. I gotta get that is one thing I'm gonna order, a new set of earmuffs.
Earmuffs.
Yeah, it's for the out drive. I still gotta put the out drive on it.
Right.
Maybe that's another video. But I gotta put the out drive on it. And the out drive has like earmuffs that the hose hooks up to.
Right.
So it pumps water into it whenever you go to start it.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
We're at the peak of what Facebook will probably even let me footage, but
All right, man.
YouTube will let me put the whole thing up. They don't care if it's 10 hours on YouTube.
Yeah.
But Facebook, they're limited in the 30 somewhere before it starts losing some.
Find me too. Phil Meets World.
Phil Meets World. Okay, I'm gonna look for you tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna subscribe. Yeah, you'll know it's me. Okay, man.
Take care.
I'll get with you. Yeah, I'm gonna go and pack up everything, go home and shower, and she wants some pizza or something, and shower and
When
post
you
these.
shut that off, come find me because I gotta I gotta type in your.
Okay, I'll do that in a few. All right.
Later, man. Thanks.
Yep, it's your boy, the OG Soda Pop Kid. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace.